Hi guys, this is Daniela. This is my video response for Sybil B's 50+2 challenge giveaway. I'm not really comfortable doing this face-to-face video, but I will try. You have to tell 5 things you love or like or that make you happy, that are non-crafty. And then you also have to name your favorite YouTube channel and tell what you're looking for in 2014. So I will just start. First off, I love my family. I love my kids. I have 3 girls, twins that are turning 4 next month, and my baby girl is turning 2 in July. So I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I love it. I also love my husband. He's my best friend, and yeah, I also love to spend time with my family, my sisters, my parents, and I really used to love to visit my grandma. Well, both of my grandmas. One came, I think, twice a week when I was little, and then or 3 times. I'm not quite sure. In the end, she came, I think, once a week for dinner, because both my grandmas lived in the same town that I grew up, so that was really nice. And my other grandma, she used to tell stories all the time, like from her life, just small stories that I really loved to hear her talk about it, especially also stories from my grandpa, because I didn't know him. He passed away a few years before I was born, and yeah, my grandma still got teary-eyed, I think, after about 20 years that he passed away, during Christmas time, and we usually had her stay with us on Christmas Eve, because in Switzerland we normally celebrate on Christmas Eve. So yeah, that's the first thing. Then a second thing, but they're not really like priorities, I just jot them down so that I won't forget them. I really like to do yoga, or just the physical aspect of it. I'm not really familiar with all the philosophy and such, but it really is amazing, I think, just to do some exercise and also just to let go of things and have some quiet time for me, so that I can be more balanced and more patient with my kids. But I only started last summer, so I'm just a beginner, but I really like it. Then I also really like to bake. I like to try new things, but mostly I just do like cupcakes or muffins with the kids. They love to bake, and then I can, when I have a recipe that I know quite well, I can let them help, because I have a few quite simple recipes that we can do together, and it's really fun. The kitchen afterwards is a mess, but we really love it. And perhaps I can tell you, they want to bake their own cake, or I think they want to make like cupcakes to bring to pre-K, and I think they are going to help me making those. They especially love to decorate the cupcakes afterwards with some sprinkles and such. Then I love to read. I mostly read like chick lit, but I also really like Jane Austen, and I normally read in English. I really like English literature. I love the language. Yeah, I usually then buy the books, because The Swiss libraries we have only have really small variety of books, and not especially the ones that I like to read. Well, they have a lot in German, but they don't have a lot in English, so I have quite a collection upstairs. And I really love Jane Austen books. I've read them I think 2 or 3 times already. Yeah. But I also I really like the, I can tell you, how is it called? Cecilia Ahern. I really love. She's an Irish author. I think she's only about a year older than me. Yeah, and or Katie, I think Katie Ford, she's called. I really love those light books that I can put away easily, and that is not something that is very, very heavy, because with the kids I have to have something that I can put away and pick up really easily. But I also used to read like literature, like history books. I really love history as well. In high school I had, I think, about half a year I had about 6 or 7 hours, I think 7 hours of history in the week, so it was really fun for me. And the last thing I really love are movies. When I was young, I think in my teens and early 20s, I used to go to the movies, I think about every second week, bi-weekly, I think. I really like the atmosphere and just the big screen. I also love to watch movies at home, and my husband and I try to go to movies quite often. So usually if we have a date night, we will go out to the movies and for dinner, and I really love that. Yeah, and there as well I love comedies. I just the light stuff. Especially I can't, since I was pregnant, I can't watch any heavy stuff. We had a film that I think was quite good. This is a Swiss film about the history, but it was my sister told me that she couldn't sleep for a few days afterwards, so I didn't watch it, because I think I wouldn't be able to sleep for weeks. Because I recently watched the Tribute of Panem, the first one, the Hunger Games, and I couldn't sleep for 2 days afterwards. I don't know why exactly, but somehow I just couldn't sleep afterwards. So I try to keep it light so that I can get enough sleep. Yeah. Then my favorite YouTube channel. This is a really difficult question, because I love to watch really many of the or almost all that I'm subscribed to, but I really love to watch the Mercy Tiara's process videos. I really love how her layouts turn out and how she can create a variety of layouts, and I'm not that good at layouts, so perhaps it's this. So I hope. But there are many others. I love youth. Sybil, your channel is fantastic. I love Enchanted Steph, and yeah, there are just so many. It's difficult to choose, but I think now I would just pick Mercy Tiara, which is Tracy. I think she does fabulous layouts. And what I'm looking for in 2014, well, my husband and I are finally going into our honeymoon. Well, I was pregnant when we got married, so we didn't really have a honeymoon back then, and we really wanted to show our kids Sweden, because we went to Sweden when we back when we dated, before we moved together for 2 months. We went just on a road trip, and we really enjoyed it, and we want to do something similar with our children. And this year finally we are going to do it, because we firstly wanted to do it in 2012, but then I got pregnant again, so we couldn't go. And last year, well, Malin, the little one, was still I think too young, and now I have already booked our, I think it's called motorhome, just a car that has the beds and everything you need in it. So we will go for 5 weeks, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm quite excited to go traveling again. I haven't been traveling, I think, since 5 years. 5 years, or 4.5 years. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to it, but my twins will start kindergarten in the summer, or after summer in August. So they are really excited to start it, and I'm not quite sure. I think it will be quite a change, but I'll try to enjoy it. So yeah, I think that is all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you could understand my babbling. And sorry for my appearance, but the kids are at their grandparents' house at the moment, so I'm doing laundry and cleaning, and so I'm just a little bit hot. But I really wanted to do this video now, and I'm still nervous looking at this camera, so I will stop babbling now, and yeah, have a wonderful day. Bye!